Lawrence Homebrew coming at ya. Apologize for the poor lighting here. I spent 5 hours working on the yard and I'm a little sore, I'll admit to it. But I just couldn't handle like a big rich dark beer, but fortunately I got a really interesting beer here today. This one comes from Fort George Brewery out of Astoria, Oregon, and it's called North 7, done with Roman numerals, so VII. It's part of their North series. Some call this North the 7th. And basically what this one is, this is a Belgian style IPA. It's in fact more of an Imperial IPA. But it was aged for just the right amount of time, they say, in fresh bourbon barrels. So the story is that they rushed 2,400 miles for 22 hours. They rushed these fresh bourbon barrels out to the brewery in Astoria, and then boom, put the beer right in for aging right away. So we'll see. This will be interesting. I don't know what just the right amount of time is, but it's supposed to be extremely hoppy. So, how intriguing is that? To get some bourbon and barrel character, maybe some vanilla notes or whatever on a very hoppy beer. So let's get this one opened. Oh boy, I can already smell this. This smells fantastic. And look at this beautiful, like 2.5, almost 3 finger head on here. I mean, that's just a nice white head, a beautiful head on there. But I'm already getting hit with citrus and tropical and stuff. This is kind of a murky orange color. Yeah, I think I'd go with that. Kind of an amber, orangish, kind of a murky color. Very interesting looking. All right, let's get the nose. Oh, man. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Oh, gosh, that's just wonderful. Okay, it's just like part of it makes me think of a West Coast IPA. I'm getting loads of tropical aroma off that. Now, first on the backside, I did smell like a little bit of pine. I like pine on it, like pine needles, very fresh needles, which was nice. But I'm getting loads of fruit and citrus on this. Oh, huge grapefruit, some really good orange on this. God, there's a little bit of sweetness and there's a little bit of mango on it, which is great. I get a hint of pineapple. Just a little bit of like orange rind as well. There's some kind of spiciness, I think. It smells wonderful. It's very cold. I'm probably going to have to kind of warm this through the process. So I'll try some now and then I'll come back. But here we go. Oh, that's delightful. That is so good. All right, I'm going to give you some overall impressions first. You sip this and you get the sweet flavor on it, and you just get hit with this wonderful citrus. You get your grapefruit and you get some really juicy orange on there, but you're picking up like on mango and some pineapple, and I'm sure there's some other tropical fruits in there as well. But then just as you're kind of happy about that, it shifts on the backside, and then you pick up the Belgian flavors. So you get that Belgian yeast type flavor along with some nice sweet maltiness. And then as it dries off, because it dries off at the end, which is really cool, I love that in an IPA, and as it dries out, it leaves you with this lightly bitter, I wouldn't say harshly bitter, nor light really, but a bitterness, but a grapefruit bitterness. It's not causing you to cringe or pucker or anything. It's just there, it's present, and it's good. All right, let's get another taste. Man. Oh man, that is good. Oh, I needed that after a long day working in the yard, let me tell you. This is a fruit salad. This is a punch bowl of just all kinds of fruit flavors in it. It really is. And the sweetness is not too sweet at all, but it's sweet. The bitterness is there. There was a lot of hops. This is pretty fresh. I'm certain of that. I'll check and see if there's a date later, because this just came out. It's like I'm getting orange. I'm getting tangerine. I'm getting grapefruit. Getting some pine on there. Really nice pine. I get some like earthy spiciness. Ooh. God, I just got this whole other citrus flavor. It was really good. Yeah, there's a little bit like some earthy hop to it, as well as all these tropical hops on it. Wow, this is good. I'm gonna warm this up because I'm not really getting much of this bourbon character at this point. So I want to see if it warms up, see if it changes. By the way, I want you to notice, look at the lacing on that. That's some really fun lacing on this too. And it's keeping a little bit of a head on there, so there's some nice head retention. Wow, this is really well crafted. All right, I'm back. I've been working hard to warm this up. Look at this. I mean, look at this. I'm swirling that. Just look at that creamy, look how that head is building on that. That's a beautiful beer. Oh, man. The smell on this is so wonderful. It's almost creamsicle-ish now. Or I am getting some of the vanilla notes, and that's where I think that like creamsicle-ish type thing comes in, like an orange creamsicle kind of thing, but maybe with, you know, some grapefruit on it. Yeah, I am getting those vanilla notes now coming from the oak barrels, American oak barrels. I'm not really smelling the bourbon off this though. I'm not picking that up. Wow. Oh, that's delightful. Okay, people, I gotta just tell you, that's so good. That really is. I am picking up now a little bit on like the vanilla tones that have been added into this. You know, it's kind of a little bit of woodiness, a little bit of vanilla on it. I can't say that I'm picking up the bourbon aspect. That's interesting. I find that really interesting since these are supposed to be really fresh. Very fresh barrels, I should say, but wow. Wow, this is tasty. If I didn't say before, again, this is 9%. So this is an Imperial Belgian IPA, if you will. They've used Belgian yeasts on this. Oh, and there's just so much tropical and whatever citrus fruits on this. It's incredible. They said they used a load of hops. I went to their website. They didn't tell you much, but their cute little story. They said they just used a load of hops, and I absolutely believe it. You do get some background. It sticks in here. Along with the grapefruit, you get some light pine. Just wonderful. I needed something different from my stouts and winter ales. This has definitely filled the bill. This is one you got to try. Wow. All right, rating. Wow, this is tough, but I got to tell you, I'm loving it. So you know it's going to rate really well. Most of you know I'm kind of a BJCP guy. You know, I look at those judging guidelines and so forth. So I'm just going to go with an Imperial IPA on this. We know I've got Belgian yeast in there that influences it wonderfully, I might add. But it's definitely an Imperial IPA. And wow, and it's definitely an American Imperial IPA because there's so much hops in this. This is definitely a big fruit salad, big fruit bowl. There's just loads and loads of fruit. But it's barrel aged. They didn't overdo it. They said they did it just the right amount of time, and I'd probably have to agree with them on that point now because it has so much hoppy qualities. I've got to rank this one high. I mean, on an Imperial IPA, I've got to just rank this up there. This is fantastic in my book. All right, I'm doing some calculations here. No, this is impressive. This is very impressive. I'm giving this a 96. It's like world class in my book. This is right up there with my things like Firestone Walker's Double Jack, you know, or my Maharaja from Avery. It is there. It's in that kind of category. It's just wonderful. At least fresh like I'm getting it. Impressive. All right, now for my overall rating. I'm glad I have more of this to pour into my glass. I gotta tell you, this is fantastic. I'm gonna stick pretty close to that 96. On my overall, I'm giving it a 95, one notch down. Because I could drink this, just put this in front of me just any time of the year. I'd be happy to drink this. Okay, this is what you're looking for. This is the North 7 or North VII from Fort George Brewing out of Astoria, Oregon. A local brewery. Very proud of them at this point. Let me tell you, this is fantastic. This one's worth trading for. I'm just telling you right now. Boy, and you want me to send it quick if you want to trade. But what a wonderful Imperial IPA. Just spectacular. Barrel aged in fresh barrels. Belgian yeast. It's a winner. This is Kevin from Clement's Homebrew saying, life's too short. Have another one. Cheers.